You're listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.
Three numbers before the open: 80%, 6 trillion won, and 47 won. Samsung just hit an 80% yield on HBM4, the golden yield threshold the whole industry watches. Foreign investors dumped nearly 6 trillion won of Korean chip stocks in a single week. The won just posted its widest monthly swing since the 2009 financial crisis, and covered call ETFs are pulling in cash at a pace up 70% from last year, as traders brace for more chop. It's Monday, August 10th. Here's what today's story could mean for the Korean market. Samsung's HBM4 yield breakthrough landed the same week foreign investors pulled almost 6 trillion won out of Korean chip stocks. That combination is reshaping how traders read the semiconductor cycle heading into the back half of the year. Meanwhile, the won's wildest swings since the financial crisis are adding another layer of noise to every position built around Korean equities. Here's what the numbers show. Samsung's HBM4 yield reached roughly 80% this month, up from under 60% at the February launch, the level the industry calls golden yield because it marks stable, high-volume output. Samsung plans to triple its third-quarter HBM4 revenue from the prior quarter and push HBM4 past 60% of total HBM sales in the second half. UBS projects Samsung's HBM bit shipment share will hit 41% next year, edging past SK Hynix's 39%, a reversal from SK Hynix's 48% lead this year. Foreign investors sold 5.92 trillion won of Samsung Electronics, SK Hynix, and 3 other chip names between August 3rd and 7th, rotating instead into Samsung C&T, Celltrion, and Hanwha Aerospace. The won moved an average of 47 won a month so far this year, the widest swing since 2009's 61.2 won, and just short of the 1997 to 98 crisis years. Covered call ETF assets in Korea reached 25.99 trillion won as of August 7th, up 70% from 15.04 trillion won at the end of last year. So what does this mean for the Korean market right now? Earlier, we said foreign investors dumped nearly 6 trillion won in chip stocks. Here's what that actually means for you. That money didn't leave the market. It rotated into bio, defense, and autos, so the sector story matters as much as the index level. Samsung's yield breakthrough is a genuine supply-side shift, not just a headline, since foreign ownership in both Samsung and SK Hynix is sitting near yearly lows. And with won volatility at levels unseen since the financial crisis, position sizing around FX-sensitive names deserves as much attention as the chip cycle itself. Here's what to watch. SK Hynix's fourth-quarter HBM4E supply ramp against Samsung's accelerated timeline. Foreign ownership trends in Samsung and SK Hynix as both sit near yearly lows. And whether the won breaks below 1,400 or holds range around the Fed's next move. That's today's AI Prism, stock investors. This episode was produced with AI assistance based on Seoul Economic Daily reporting and reviewed by a human editor. AI Prism is a WAN-IFRA award-winning series. We'll be back tomorrow.
You've been listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.